Oh my gosh, where am I? Oh no, I'm missing. Forgot to open. Hello, hello. Okay. Hello. I have turned off the chat on the video itself because I'm terrified that people are going to talk about spoilers, and not for me. I did go and see the last episode in theaters, so I'm not worried about me, I'm worried about anybody else. So please, 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 please do not talk about spoilers for episode 9. Thank you so much. Let's see. For this month's poll, we, everyone decided for the theme it would be, crazy? I gave, like, a few different things, like happy, sad, crazy, and there was one other that I don't remember. But here we are. So, I have to do something that is not spoiler related, that is, that has like a crazy vibe to it. So, I'm gonna immediately put up a poll. Hello, hello, thank you for coming. Is it? Alright, let me see. Is that better? I also know, so the air conditioning is broken in my house, so there's like a window unit on, and I don't know if that's messing with my mic, so I'm sorry. Let's see. Alright, so... Alright, so who should be in this illustration? We're gonna do something focused on Omni, Jax, everything has to be Pomni related since I mentioned she was gonna be the focus of this. So Pomni and Kane, or everyone. Okay, so we're gonna start this poll. Not a lot of people here, but hey, look at that. You guys get to choose. Hi, welcome. So I'll give this a couple minutes, maybe like 5 minutes. Thinking like, okay, so for the one with Omni and Jax, I'm thinking crazy with like the gun episode. If it's Pomni and Kane, it'll probably be like she's losing her mind and Kane's just, I'm not sure about that one yet. I'll have to figure it out if that one wins. The one with everyone, I kind of want to do like a cool up angle of all of them in a row, and Kane's like giant teeth eyeball face is like in the background hovering over them. I was thinking of doing like one of those Polly Pocket things with like Kane's mouth open, where it would be like, you know, like these are his teeth or whatever, and everyone kind of just like in here. But then I literally yesterday saw someone else did this as a piece of art that they posted on Instagram, and I was like, ah, yeah, that makes sense that this has been done already. So I'm gonna avoid doing that. Oh, I don't, so, doing, let's see, what do we got so far? Oh, there's 50-50 between Pomni and Jax and one with everyone. I'm gonna leave Ribbit off, and Kaufmo, just because Like, I'm gonna just stick with the main cast for this. I enjoy Ribbit too, but to me, Ribbit is a little more heavy in episode 9, so I'm gonna avoid that. But, yeah. There's so many things that I want to draw after seeing episode 9, and I just haven't had any time to do it, and obviously I wouldn't post it until after the episode drops next week on YouTube, but, yeah. I hope I can find the time. We need somebody to... Whoever votes next to take out this tie will be the winner. Start. Small. We'll canvas dimensions here. My OBS holds up. I feel like it's been messing with things lately. Alright, what time is it? 3:08. Nobody votes within the next 2 minutes to settle this tie. I'm just gonna choose. Let's see. So before I get started... Oh, I see. Oh. There we go. Alright, I'm doing it. We're ending it. I see it. It's gonna be the one with everybody. Cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Real quick, I do have my shop open. If I pin this product, what happens? Is it gonna show up on the screen? Anyway, I opened my shop. A lot of stuff from last year is back up and available, and I now have pre-orders open for the production book for the Office AU. Oh, I don't know where it went. Did I sell it or expire? That's weird. Okay. I'm just gonna... I don't really know how this shopping thing works on YouTube, but anyway. Oh, there it is. Alright, here we go. Let's see. My idea is... I don't know how I'm gonna do this with Pinger, because Pinger kind of messes up the composition that I want to do. I love him, but having an even amount of characters is a problem for the idea that I have here. Gesture pack is very big. I want to do like this going. face. See how much I can push this. Right now I don't think it's pushed enough, but we'll see. References. Angle on this side, angle on the other one. I put their bodies sideways. Get like angles looking up. I have no idea. What is a magma art jam? I'm looking it up right now. Oh, is it it's a website? Oh, is that where like a bunch of people can draw at the same time? Ooh, that sounds really cool. Interesting. I'll have to save that and look at it later. Hello! Happy weekend! This is not doing enough for me here. I think it would be really fun if he was just like right here, just chilling. I have not started on it yet. I needed to get the production book out of the way first, which is currently up for pre-order. So I am probably, hopefully, going to start writing that episode by the end of this month. And then next month, hopefully I'll be able to get the voice actors started, and then I can start working on it. I would love to have it out by the end of the year. Or actually before the end of the year, because very exciting news, I am pregnant. So I will kind of be disappearing like around the holidays. But yeah. Thank you. Said girl. Did it not come through? Sorry if my mic's acting a little wonky. Just oh, for the Office AU, I have their ages somewhere. Where is it? I have it in the production book actually, so let me open that and I will tell you exactly what it is. Let's see. Okay. Marinette starts the show as a 19-year-old, but it does span over the summer into fall, into autumn, so she I guess it goes from like spring, summer, autumn. So she does turn 20 at some point. Felix is technically a year older than her, even though they're in the same like grade in grade school, so he's 20 throughout the whole thing. Technically, yeah, his birthday I set it as like a late December, which is why he's in the same grade as her. I'm going by like North American school rules where there's like a cutoff date. I don't know if France has that or not, but I thought it would be kind of cool if he was technically a little older than her. Okay, and then Claude is 26, Allegra is 24, and Alan is also 26. Can't remember if I had their ages on their... I made, like, employee cards that are also still kind of up on my shop. I don't know what's still available, but I don't remember if I had their ages there. I had figured out their ages like a long time ago, wrote it down somewhere, and totally forgot where that was. But then I think I found it again when I was making a production book, or I just remade up their ages. I don't really remember. Let's see here. How do I... forget which has the eyelashes. see. Currently, I am super into Witch Hat Atelier. Is that how you say it? I feel like I don't say it out loud enough. I had actually started reading that years ago, and then I don't know what happened. I was getting them from the library, so I think I caught up, and then I just forgot to keep reading them. So I'm very into that right now. I've also been watching Go For It Nakamura. I've been watching Marriage Toxin. Currently trying to get through Schitt's Creek, which is really good. I usually have like a yearly rewatch of Ouran High School Host Club. I really like Disney movies, the 2D ones. Is incredible. A lot. I always end up forgetting them. Stuff. Mob Psycho 100. To look at my Troll Hunters. I'm just looking at what's on my shelves. Dandadan, Jujutsu Kaisen. So I have Pokemon, Mario Kart. If you can't tell from my what's playing right now. Fruits Basket. Kaiju number 8. Romare. Apothecary Diaries. Just looking at all of my weeb merch that I have everywhere. Yeah, I could keep going. Yes, it is supposed to be a spoiler-free place. Let's keep it that way. We've been really good, thank you. Ooh, yeah. I, had to go on a, I had to turn my phone off for, 24 hours and just stop myself from looking at anything. I don't like when people don't tag things. And, for those of you who didn't see the movie, this is not a spoiler, but there's an entire announcement at the beginning of the film asking for people not to spoil it. So it's upsetting for those who either haven't gone or can't go and see the film in theaters. Yeah, it's at this point, it's if you don't want to be spoiled, oh my god, why do I keep saying spoiled by anything? You just have to completely stay off of social media. It's bad out there. Finger? I think he's just gonna be floating. This is supposed to be crazy, right? So doesn't have to make sense, does it? I love Finger. He's my favorite character. Sweet. Resembles me the most? Well, a bunch of my friends keep telling me I'm Pomni, so I guess that's me. School through high school usually go back to class on September 1st. College students may start a bit later around October. Summer break is in July and August. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know if you're from the US or anything, but and I don't know if it's for all schools. I just know in my district, I had a kid who was born, I think, like December 26th, and he, from like the previous year from when I was born. So like at the very tail end of the year, but still had to be in my grade. I don't know if that's like a common practice here, but I don't know. Yeah, I can see how that works. Can fix Jax's face. I don't like it. Change. This is the window. Also, you know what? No point giving him the giant pupils that take up like most of his eyes. No spoilers. Just reminding everybody, no spoilers about episode 9. Okay. I saw it on Friday, like last Friday. Also, funny story, the fire alarm went off in the middle of the episode 8 showing, and we all had to leave and sit there, and so my husband and I were like, we have to see this today. They're not gonna let us back in. There's no way because the fire department has to come and like they have to keep their schedules and everything. So we looked and found like a 9 o'clock showing that was 15 minutes away, which wasn't for another 2 hours. So we were like, okay, let's buy tickets to that. Just in case. So we stayed there and waited, and apparently they did, like, they let everybody back in, and they restarted the stuff. Like, they came in and asked us how far along the episode was and everything, and everyone told them, and it was really cool of them, so we got to see it in the original theater we went to. Anyway, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great ending. It surprised me. It made me cry. So, oh man. Am I connected again? I feel like they keep disconnecting. OBS is not having a good time. So sorry. How would I rate it? I'd probably rate it like maybe like an 8.5 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10. Two, three. I didn't dress up, but there was an entire group of kids, like children, which was a little concerning. But entire group of kids who was like every single character. One of the kids had an entire like Kinger head made out of cardboard, which was crazy. They also didn't stop talking. They had to be shushed a lot. It wasn't too bad. Although, I'm pretty sure the kid who was dressed as Kane literally scream-shouted the entire, episode 8, dialogue that Kane had, like, in his office. And I was like, okay. Yeah, most of the theaters sang the song. I was not prepared for, like, the just speaking every single word. That was a lot to handle. I'm just hoping that there wasn't anybody at that viewing that didn't watch episode 8 so that they could, you know, experience it. I really hope for, I don't know, anybody else's sake that they just didn't have to deal with that if they didn't see episode 8, but... This is some first content, not gonna lie. What is this? Alright, Kinger. What am I doing with you, bro? My baby boy baby. Oh, you know what? What if I did the pillow fort suggestion? And I kind of put it as a background element to sort of disconnect everybody. I'm gonna be like just a little guy. Like the Invader Zim tallest head. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's nice. Did you guys get tickets during the first wave where it was only in like a few theaters? Or did you get tickets after they like expanded into pretty much like everywhere? Because I got tickets when it was immediately announced. So I'm wondering if there's a difference in crowd depending on when you got your tickets. Not that it matters, I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a spot where there's just kids screaming all the time, I don't know. When did it go up for sale? I don't even remember, actually. Did they announce like a month or 2 months ahead? I don't remember. Pretty excited about this. Not gonna lie. You're so good. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. I'm glad that things worked out for a bunch of places around the world. I know that there were issues in a lot of places as well, but it sounded like it was a really tough thing which to do. I can't even imagine having to like run that or like be in charge of dealing with that. It's like a lot of work. I want to keep this on this. I think I want to keep this on the sketchy side, maybe. Like, go into the whole crazy thing. I want this principle. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Is it? Some orders during this. This is exciting. Wait, I don't want to look. Halfway to the first sticker. Stopped watching Miraculous, I think at the beginning of season 4, and have not watched anything since. I am not a fan of the canon show anymore. I have seen, like, spoilers and some clips, but mainly just, what's it called? Like, screenshots of things, and I'm like, this is pretty crazy. What is happening here? But I will never go back. I have no desire. Is this correct? Because sometimes I look at older things and I feel like they changed. Yeah, okay. I don't think this is correct. I'm looking at an older piece and maybe it's flipped, and that might be why. This has happened to me before. I can't do it. So, 3 pieces of red and 3 pieces of blue. How do I do that? Is it just like... I think that's... shoulder. We mainly need to just see their faces. We can probably move them out a little bit. These characters, I think so. I don't know. Is it a headcanon or is it canon that Jax is? I don't know. I feel like he's just a disaster when it comes to like anything romantic or I feel like he's so overconfident that I like to think if anyone actually I don't know. I don't think he has any game. Does that make sense? Is that a headcanon? I don't know. I think I usually headcanon that with most overly confident characters. Yes, yes. But you know what? I really do want to get this line art done. I think I'm gonna try to speed through this. Seems like a much bigger. Have a lid on it. No. Oh, there's a lot more that I we can do this. I'm gonna redo right at this head. She's not like oh, thank you. This is the first time I've ever done Ragatha. This is much better than what I had before. Also, the angle is... Oh, welcome. This one? Oh, yeah. I was trying to get it to cut through, but you're right. Especially for, like, shoulders up here. They want this to overlap. They want to have an overlapped area, but for high. This confuses me. Since, like, it needs to be, I guess, her head. Like, it should really be doing that. That looks so weird. It's kind of hard. It's gonna get smaller, but then it's not gonna match the rest of it. Good pieces if you need it. Don't know the best person to ask that. Just because I definitely don't utilize my YouTube in a great way. I don't know, like, what are you seeking? Do you want, like, a lot of followers? Do you want to just get your work out there and don't really care about how many people? Are you trying to, like, monetize stuff? So I know, like, specifically with the monetization, you have to have a certain amount of followers, I think, for that. Which when I started posting, like, my Office AU stuff, I wasn't really looking... I mean, it would have been nice, but in the beginning I wasn't really looking to have my YouTube monetized. But then it was like, hey, you have enough followers, and I was like, oh, that's cool. So then, that worked out. But, like, I feel like if you want to create art or tell stories and whatever, it's probably most important to figure out what you want to do, and, like, what you want to do as an artist, and not so much what you want to make to attract other people's attention. Like, I think I've said this before, if you make something that you enjoy and you put it out there, people who like it will follow and will find it. It's also super stressful to, like, I don't know. I feel like being a content creator must be super stressful. I don't do it very well. I kind of just do whatever I want to do. Which is why, like, my stuff doesn't always do super great. At least on, like, my social media accounts and stuff, because I'm not constantly posting. And, you know, I work on stuff by myself, so it takes a long time for things to be made. And I don't have the time to make, like, a lot of behind-the-scenes content to post. That's what my Patreon is for, but, like, I don't know, I think if you want to have a good time, first of all, I wouldn't care about how many followers you have, and I would prioritize what you want to make, and make that into something that would make you happy. I feel like I messed up. I feel like this needs to go in. So, I guess it really depends. If there's, like, things where you want to work on growing your account and followers and stuff, there's so many resources out there. I would just Google it or look it up, whatever. I definitely don't have the knowledge of that stuff. I just know you have to, like, constantly post at, like, the same times and stuff, which can be really daunting and overwhelming, especially if you're just starting out. Yeah. That helps, I'm sorry. welcome. Yes. Who suggested this? I don't want to scroll back. There's a lot of messages. Who suggested the pillow fort? That was a brilliant idea. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's a great goal. But yeah, then definitely prioritize what you want to make first and foremost, and like I said, people who want to see it will see it, will look for it, you know. His eyes always that way. Do they ever change? Do they ever go the other way? I don't think so. Same that way. Like when Kangaroo's pupils get real big. Do I want to do that, or do I want him to be like... I don't know, I have to decide. My favorite line? That's a good question. Okay. It's definitely a Kinger line. It's not so much the line itself, it was the delivery and just the whole scene, but I laughed so hard. I think it's the first episode where he's just standing there, and I'm pretty sure Gangle's next to him, and they're looking at the hole or whatever. And he just out of nowhere screams and goes, "Oh, Gangle, you startled me." I don't know what it was with the timing for that line and everything, but that's one of my favorites. Is this man? favorite episode. They're all so good. I think the episode that introduces Gummy Goo, which is that just like the second episode? I don't even remember at this point. I think it is. That one hit me so hard. That's like, I liked the pilot a lot, but there's something about that episode that made me go, oh, this show is gonna be really good. I don't know, everything about that episode was just so interesting. The writing was great. Everything was just so good. I think I have to do... I love it. It's so big! But is that crazy? I don't know, I feel like the small pupils in different directions kind of screams more crazy, but... Is it quiet? Yeah, I'm sorry. I have like a air conditioner unit going because the central air is broken in my house. So, sorry. I think that's like messing with the noise canceling thing going on with it. Alright. It's crazy how, like, Kane from the pilot, his eyes are so small compared to him by, like, the last episode. I love when his eyes are so much bigger, he looks so much more appealing and not just incredibly creepy. Yeah. Low job. It could still be a down. He's so cute. Turn into a 2-hour drawing session. Whoops! Yeah, it's so good, you're in for quite a treat. Just don't look too far into it, there will be spoilers. This is one of those shows where, like, I think I'd be super upset if I got spoiled. Oh my god, again. If I got spoiled for it. that's it for today. I will go back and probably add some like black shading, kind of like how I have under Zubal's face and Gangle's like inner ribbons. So I'd like to kind of work on that throughout the rest of the piece. And hopefully I can add color to it, that would be nice. Or at least some dramatic shading if I keep it like black and white, but I'm actually pretty happy with how this came out. Thank you all for coming and hanging out and chatting and watching. This went way longer than it was supposed to, but I had to get there. I had to do it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna sign off now. And for those of you who haven't seen episode 9, enjoy it. For those of you who have, don't spoil things for people. And yeah, I'll catch you all next month. Goodbye!